Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. I have a new speed build for you all today, and it's a modern 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom home. I got inspired from a picture I saw on Google, and I wanted to try and take a stab at trying to recreate this home in The Sims. I have been on the struggle bus this week, let me tell you guys. I've been trying to do shell challenges, and I've been trying to just do builds in general, and I have found like no inspiration whatsoever. So I hopped on the good old Google, and I found a picture of this house that I wanted to try and recreate. So that is what I'm doing today. Now, if I'm being honest, I have not built a modern home in such a long time. It actually used to be one of my favorite types of homes to build in The Sims because it was just so simple. And let me tell you, if you're a builder or you do shell challenges, you will understand that roofing is chaos in its own form, and I absolutely hate it. I have gotten better over the years, but let me tell you, roofing is just not where it's at. I hate it so much. I've actually gotten really into building colonial suburban homes lately though, which is really funny since there was a time that I thought I could never build those types of homes in The Sims. It's funny how things switched up on me, but I wanted to get back into building modern homes. I just love the simpleness that there is to these types of homes and the very minimalistic, clutter-free homes that they are. I actually have a friend who's the opposite of me, who loves to clutter their homes and feels like they cannot build a modern home to save their lives. Steven, I'm talking about you. And I have watched him build so much that I've taken so much inspiration from him, not only as a builder, but as a content creator as well. He's the one who had got me into streaming in the first place, and now YouTube, which I'm still trying to figure out, but I think I'm getting the hang of it. Social media can be very scary to dive into, but having friends in that field has really helped me when it comes to easing into becoming a streamer and content creator. He pushed me to get into streaming, and for that I am so thankful because I've met so many wonderful new friends. If you want to check out my streams, it's Dabney_Mallory over on Twitch. I stream mostly The Sims 4, but I also love Disney Dreamlight Valley, Fall Guys, Clue, The Game of Life, and so many other games. I'll have my channel down below if you want to go check me out. We have a lot of fun over there. Everyone is super nice. I love my community. It's a great place to meet new friends, or just if you want to lurk and vibe and chat and want a safe place to do that, please do come over. It's a lot of fun. So with this house, I ended up moving it to a smaller 20x15 lot. It seemed to fit better, and I wanted to keep things small. I also wanted to keep it clutter-free and keep it as simple as possible, as it is a modern home, and when I think of modern, I don't see much clutter. I think that's what I get for watching too much HGTV. Everything just looks like a ready to go, like showcasey kind of home, which I guess is the vibe I was trying to go for. But sometimes I really do like to step away from making a cluttery kind of home and making things more simple. Don't get me wrong though, the new clutter kit has got me wanting to add so much detail to all the homes I build, which is also new for me because I never did pay much attention to the detail clutter can add to a home. But I am continuing to grow as a builder, and it gets me more excited for a new build. I definitely want to spice things up in the future, maybe try things I've never done before, such as an art studio or a nightclub, or maybe even a row of townhomes, each with their own story. That sounds kind of fun. One thing for sure with this home that I built is that I did try new things such as using platforms, which I'm still working on using more of, and using different wallpaper in the house to add character, as well as trying different forms of landscaping, such as adding those rocks around the flowers kind of like as a border. I've never done that before, but I was having a lot of fun with it. I find so much inspiration off of Google or Pinterest, and I really need to use that more when I'm struggling, because odds are I'm going to find something really cool to try and recreate or grab inspiration from for another build. So getting into the living room, I loved having a big door to gather all of the natural light in, and since this was a small home, having a tiny yet cozy living space is something I tried to accomplish here, while still taking reference from the photo I found on Google. The new Desert Luxe kit had some great items I could use to keep the neutral tones. I did add a few bits of color throughout, as you can kind of see with the yellow chairs and a yellow rug that I used in the bedroom, but it's still very little, as I do try to keep it pretty basic, which isn't a bad thing, unless you're like me, who loves color. So it was definitely a challenge, but I enjoyed taking a stab at this build. Now, I didn't really have a backstory for this build as I did with the last one, but I imagine maybe like a single sim or maybe even a couple moving into this home, kind of like a starter home. I believe the price is just over 28,000 simoleons, which isn't too bad. Maybe it's for a sim or sims who've just graduated from university and are looking to settle down in a small home to get their foot in the ground when it comes to being an adult and finding that dream job. A stepping stone, if you will, before they decide to start a family or find that forever home. Either way, it's a simple home to start your sims off in. Maybe they even have a pet. I imagine a pet could be here, but if your sims want kids, don't move them here because it's too small. I will just give you that warning. I loved using the windows from Eco a lot, as they were so perfect to use for the modern home, and they give so much natural light. I also wanted to use the yellow swatch of this rug for a pop of color. The plants did that as well, to be honest, since the room was very white and gray. There's also definitely room to add more character to this bedroom, but like I said before, I imagine this being a new home, so Sims haven't moved in just yet is what I'm thinking as I continue this video. I was told that sometimes a backstory doesn't really come sometimes to you until you're sitting down and recording this voiceover, and that is so true. So as we finished with the bedroom, I know we had a dresser, but I did want to add this rack so I could hang clothes from it. My aunt has something kind of similar, which I think is a lot of fun. This is kind of where I gathered the inspiration from. And I actually did not know that we could do this until I was in Emrys K's live stream a couple weeks ago, and I saw that they were doing something kind of similar, and that just kind of also inspired me to add this to the bedroom. I thought it was kind of simple, filled up the space, and it looked really nice. And these curtains that I'm about to use from the Desert Luxe kit are by far superior and one of my favorite curtains that has ever come out in the game. I absolutely love how simple they are, and I love the different swatches. And when we get to this bathroom, it came so simple to me because bathrooms are like the easiest thing for me to do now. And I love to add, like, you know, just a little bit of detail here and not much clutter. Like I said with the rest of the video, I didn't want to add too much to, you know, make it a little bit overbearing with it. I wanted to keep it very modern and simple to the point. But as we get closer to the end of the video, I hope that you all enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun doing a modern build since I haven't done one in a while, like I said earlier in the video, but I had a lot of fun. If you want to see more from me, I will have all the info down below. I stream 3 to 4 days a week on Twitch, and I'm very active on Twitter. But I hope that you guys have a great rest of your week, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, friends.